Welcome back. For the past year, our own Big Budah has been very open about the personal struggles he's had with his weight. If you followed his Losing for Life journey with us, you know it's been pretty tough. In the years since Budah underwent gastric sleeve surgery, he has worked hard to shed all the weight. It's a journey involving a lot of trial and error, but he's made some great progress. Remember this guy?
You taking a little snack break? What are you doing?
Oh, wow.
This is what Big Budah looked like before surgery. Now take a look at him. A tale of two Budahs, from Supersize It
Right now, I am on a sugar high like there's nobody's business.
to Mr. Calorie Counter. You might have noticed this billboard on I-15, a snapshot of just how far he's come.
That was a proud moment. I was really happy with the progress, you know. But it's also sad I can fit my whole family in those pants.
He's on his way, yes, yes.
Wife Jennifer, daughters Jordan, Jalen, Kaylani, and son Lisona are all proud of Dad and are just trying to keep up with his new way of life.
I was always like walking ahead of him, waiting for him, and now he's either with me or walking ahead of me.
Sometimes he just like randomly like gets up and dances and just, you know, like tons of stuff like that.
He cooks a lot more. He likes to make up his own recipes, and he's just crazy.
Me and Kehlani are in basketball, and he helps us with our moves, and he takes us to practice.
What is your favorite thing to do with them?
Wrestle.
A year ago, he didn't have a whole lot of energy. Weighing in at more than 400 pounds, he decided he could no longer put his health at risk.
It was something my daughter said to me.
What scares you the most about your dad not being around?
Just when I come home that he won't be there, and I won't be able to joke with him or hear his laugh.
Determined to be around for his family, Budah took the first step in his weight loss journey here at BMI in Salt Lake City.
And in typical Big Budah fashion, he came and made himself right at home and plopped down on the patient's chair and said, "I'm fat, doc. What are you going to do to help me?"
Their solution, gastric sleeve surgery, a 1-hour procedure where he would lose the most weight the quickest. Doctors removed 80% of his stomach.
Basically, my stomach is the size of a test tube, like a baby's stomach.
Now he can only eat 6 to 8 ounces of food 3 times a day. After surgery, the weight seemed to melt off.
I was dropping like anywhere from 8 to 12 pounds a week.
Eating a healthy diet and stepping up his workouts opened the door to things he hadn't been able to do for years. From zip lining or riding a roller coaster to the simple things some of us take for granted.
I'd try to tie my shoe like that, or I'd go up like this. But when we were walking through Costco, I noticed that my laces were trying, like, oh dang, let me. Hey, look, it's a regular person tying their shoe.
With his new physique, Big Budah freshened up his wardrobe.
It's wonderful to walk into just a regular person store.
Budah is celebrating his success so far, but admits he was a little guarded before sharing his journey with viewers.
I've never told anybody this except for my wife, so I have a journal that I keep.
In 2011, on New Year's Eve, Budah weighed himself.
When I reached 450 pounds, I wrote it down, and I wrote down the date. I'm 450. I'm 50 pounds away from being 500 pounds. You know, when we first started all this, I was ashamed. I didn't want to tell anybody that I was 450, but I always go back to that page and I look at it and I'm like, dang, I've come a long way.
The surgery and exercise were only parts of the solution. Coming up later in our newscast, how Budah's diet has played a key role, and also Big Budah's big number. Exactly how much weight has he lost?